This woman had received the shocking news of her husband's death. However, behind all that crying, she was hiding a dark secret.
Is your husband Michael? Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, ma'am, he's been killed. He's been killed, man. I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
Listen.
No.
Try to calm down.
No.
Dalia DiPolito was informed of the most horrendous of situations. A person had entered her home while she was in the gym and ended the life of Michael, her husband, with one shot.
Repeat. First of all, let me just tell you, I'm sorry for your loss.
I just want to see my husband, please.
All right.
I love you, Tim.
No, you don't want to see him.
I just want to see him.
The crying was heartbreaking and the scene devastating. Dalia wasn't prepared for everything she'd have to deal with after the tragic death of her husband at the hands of a criminal. However, behind those tears was a distorted mind that was responsible for the elaboration of a grisly plan.
This is something, because we're going to videotape, that I need you to sign also. It gives us the right to videotape it. You want to read that?
I don't want to be videotaped.
Well, you're being videotaped. That's all part of it.
The world turns and turns, and for Dalia, everything would move very fast.
You're going to jail today for solicitation of murder. You're under arrest. That's an undercover police officer. We filmed everything that you did, recorded everything that you did. You're going to jail for solicitation of first-degree murder.
The false cry of that young woman hid her darkest secrets, but swift police action would prevent Michael's fatal outcome. And of course, her husband was alive, and the alleged hitman was a policeman. Everything had been recorded, and they only wanted her to confess. However, Dalia's head was elsewhere, in a space where she was convinced that she wasn't guilty of anything.
I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. That's the truth. All right. Well, unfortunately, you're not going home. Okay? You're looking at some serious charges here.
Dalia's psychopathy became more and more evident as the days went by. Her intention to declare herself innocent, despite the fact that there was key evidence that incriminated her, had no limits, even reaching the point of trying to prove it to Michael, the victim.
You need to just try and relax and just go with it. And keep to yourself and don't say a lot.
I love you. Everybody treated me awful, sir. I didn't do anything to you. You know me.
The case and trial created a stir across the United States, but what caused even more surprise and laughter was the defense argument, who alluded to the fact that everything had been planned by the couple, something Michael didn't agree with.
I mean, this girl doesn't feel sorry for anything. She still doesn't think she did anything. And believe me, I don't want to get up here and be nasty, but the reality is I sit and listen to this. Even today, we're talking about a retrial? Retrial for what? I mean, what is it we're doing? Who didn't understand what happened here?
Dalia DiPolito became one of the most recognized personalities of the time, despite the fact that she had been found guilty. A technical failure in her sentence would lead her to house arrest for 6 years. All this is pending the final judgment of the case, but of course, no time would go to waste, and she pleaded not guilty on national television.
The tape was a show, it was a tape. That was the purpose of it.
You were acting in those tapes.
Yes.
But you're telling the truth now.
Yes.
The truth is that none of this had been a show. Her intentions were clear, and ultimately, everything that had already been revealed would be corroborated. The sentence? 16 years in jail.